Today in this video, we'll use the push and morph transition to design something like a business presentation, and you can see how it has a website feel to it. So this is what we are going to be recreating in today's video. Good. First thing I would do is I remove these text boxes. I come to insert, go to this device, then I insert the picture for the background. Good. Quickly just adjust the size of this picture to fill up the entire workspace. I right click, then I format picture, go to size. Now deselect lock aspect ratio, then you can adjust the height like this. Close the pane. Good. Go to picture format, then select crop. Now crop out this portion of the picture and leave out just the portion that covers the workspace. Good. You right click again, then you duplicate this slide. Now select the picture, go to picture format, then crop again. So now you can adjust the picture to capture just the middle of it and make sure that middle covers the workspace. Then you duplicate that slide again, go to crop, then you can drag it to show the very last part of the picture, and this is what you have. Now basically just spread the picture or cut the picture into 3 different slides. Now I insert a rectangle in this first slide. I right click this, then I go to format shape, line, no line, fill, you give black. For the transparency, you can make it 40%. Now I close the pane, then I copy this black background, then I paste in the second and third slide respectively. Come to the second slide, go to insert, then I insert a rectangle again and I drag across the workspace like this. Right click on it, then go to format shape, no line. For the fill, you give it a black fill. The transparency should be 51%. I copy this, go to the third slide, then I paste here, then I drag it to fill up the entire workspace like this. Good. Come back to the second slide, go to transitions, then give it the push transition. Do the same thing for the third slide. Come back to the first slide, then have a preview. Good. This is what you have. Come back to insert, then I insert a text box. This is going to serve as the navigation bar or the navigation links basically. Change the font to Calibri Light. Good. For the size, you just make it a 14. Come back to insert, then I insert a rectangle with rounded corners. I right click on this, adjust the corners, then you can right click on that, then format shape. For the line, no line. For the fill, give it a white. Select the text, right click, then bring to front. You can also change the font color, give it a black so it can be visible, then place in the middle of the shape like this. Select the background, then adjust the size, give it the height 0.5, then the width 1.17, then place this text in the middle. I'll just duplicate the text box and also the shape. Then I edit the text within the text box to services. Good. Push this one closer, and this is perfect. I come back to insert, then I insert the text box once more. Then I type this out. This can be anything appealing or captivating. Feel free to be creative about it. Then I use this font. Good. Then I change the size. Perfect. I just duplicate this text box as quick as possible. Then I change the font size and also the font. Then I can edit the text within this text box. And this is what I want here. Adjust the size a little. And this is good. Now I copy all the texts and the text boxes inclusive. Then I paste in the second slide, then drag this downwards like this. Good. Come to insert, then come to shapes, then insert a rectangle once more. Good. You can format this shape, take out the line. For the color, you can give it this color. Then come to size and adjust the height and the width like this. Quickly just duplicate this 2 more times. Select everything, adjust the position, come to align, then distribute horizontally. Come to insert once more, then you can insert an oval. Come to fill, no line, then give it a white fill. For the size, you can adjust the size like this. I close this, then I just adjust the position of the circle properly. Duplicate this 2 more times like this. Good. Come to insert, then insert the text box this time around. Then type out something that makes sense, but this is just dummy text here. I can also change the size of the text. Then I type this. Come to insert, then I come to pictures. Then I'll be inserting random icons to this project. These are the icons, and I just adjust the size. And I place them in different circles respectively. Every icon should properly express whatever is within the text box. I come back to insert, then I come to shapes, then I pick a circle once more. For the fill of the line, I do this. Then for the fill itself, I say no fill. Adjust the height and the width of this circle. Then you can adjust the position. Should be somewhere around here. Come to insert, then insert this arrow. Just drag it on your screen. Then right click. Go to format shape. Then give it a white line. For the fill, come to align, then you see align center, then align middle also. Select this and this, then I duplicate. Now you can rotate this arrow to face downwards like this. Good. I select all 3 rectangles and everything within it. Then I paste in the first slide and drag this upwards. Now I just I just change the position of this rectangle and also this rectangle. So make sure you do it like this because of the morph transition. You would see the effect of this subsequently. Come to transitions, then I select morph, and you can see how that just worked. Good. I do this and you can clearly see how the morph transition makes this look beautiful. Then I escape. I select this. I right click, then I go to link. Now I link this to the first slide. Then just add a screen tip to give whoever is using the template a hint as as to what it takes or what it does. Then I right click this other arrow, then I link it to the third slide. Then I also give a screen tip as to what slide that arrow takes you to. So this takes us to the services slide. Then this is good. I come back to the third slide, come to insert, then I insert a shape, this time around a rectangle with rounded corners. Right click on it, then go to format shape. Then you can adjust the height and the width of this rectangle. Good. Come back to fill, say no line. Then for the fill, you give it this fill. Insert a shape, and this is the one I'll be inserting. Good. No line. Then for the fill, you give it the same fill as the rectangle. Adjust the width, then place it properly like this. Come back to insert, then for the shape, just pick this rounded shape. Come to fill and line, adjust the height and the width of this rounded shape. For the fill, give it the white, and in line you say no line. Good. Come back to insert, then for the text box I just drag here, then I type out number 1. Adjust the size and also the font of this value. Good. Come back to insert, then I insert the text box, and this is the text. Now you should have something like this. Quickly just select this, then I duplicate it. Good. Make some edits to the text boxes I have. Good. Now you can adjust the width of this rectangle. Perfect. Now I duplicate this one again. Then I also edit the text boxes within. Can adjust the width of this rectangle. Perfect. Can close the pane conveniently. Then come back to insert, then insert a text box, and this will read services. Change the fonts to Mistral and also the font size, and this is perfect. I'll insert a shape this time around. This is the shape I'll be using. Good. You can adjust the thickness of this shape. Come to format shape. For the fill, you say no fill. For the gradient, for the line, you say gradient line. Now you can duplicate this 2 more times. Perfect. Can close the pane. Then make certain adjustments to these shapes. Can adjust the height and the width of the shapes like this. Place them very close to each other with very little space in between them. Select everything once more. Come to shape format, then distribute horizontally. Then adjust the position of these shapes like this. You can add a glow to this, and this is what you have. you should have something like this. For the third slide, I just insert a rectangle over everything, then I give it no line. Then for the color, I give it this one. Then I just reduce the size to make it very thin like this. I copy it, then I right click and create a new slide, take out these text boxes, then I paste that little orange background and I expand it here. Select the first little arrow, then you right click on it, then select link it to the fourth slide. Then this is just a tip to where it takes you to. Then I'll do the same thing for the remaining two shapes behind it. Link everything to the fourth slide. Perfect. Do the same thing to this one. Link to the fourth slide. Select everything, right click, then group. Perfect. I come to the last slide, then I insert a picture. Now this is the picture I'll be inserting. It's an icon basically. You can adjust the size a little. Should have something like this. For the transition, I add the push transition to the fourth slide, but from right actually. Come to the first slide, select this text, then link this to the second slide actually. Then OK. Select this text, then link it to the third slide. Then you OK. This first slide, I give it a push transition. For effect options, I say from top. Good. Then I just give us a preview and we've successfully recreated. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and do not forget to subscribe to the channel.